All right, part two of my take on that Lapeef Let's Talk show on Thursday, that legendary show that they had, featuring Just Pearly Things versus B. Taylor, I guess you could say. And I wanted to address a critical point in that show, which actually was the beginning. I did not watch it live, but I did see the recording. And B. Taylor was seemingly talking about the lack of white male representation on the show, I believe. And that to me is problematic. She wanted to balance out the scales, I guess, because there were a bunch of white women on the show, and she's like, hey, let's bring some white men on the show for balance. Now, what that's basically saying is that she basically showed her cards in that moment. She basically, in my opinion, said that she was either intimidated or felt like she wouldn't be able to spew the same nonsense and delusions that she always does, or the modern B-dub always does, with white women present. And she felt like if there were white men on the panel, somehow it would affect black men the same way. The black men that were on the panel. Anton, Bruiser, Logic. I have news for you. It would not have affected anything they would have said. Black men, such as myself, Logic, Bruiser, and Anton, can defend ourselves on any panel. Our talking points never really change. And they're not a black man's talking points. They are a man, a thinking and feeling man's talking points. What do y'all think is going to happen if we put white men on the panel? Y'all have a fundamental way of thinking where you believe that black men think like y'all. We do not. Our thinking is independent from yours. Completely independent from yours, as you can see. One of the things I wanted to bring up is that black men's voice has been missing from media for so long. That's why y'all believe we think like y'all. We do not. This is why you won't put white men on the panel and see them disagreeing with us. This is how men think. This is our opinions of what we want the way we want our women to behave is all consistent. It's all consistent across the board. On Chaotic Truths podcast, there are, to my amazement, extremely conservative men, 2A friendly men that come on that, white men that come on that show and have dialogue with us. No smoke, just dialogue. That's it. That's all they're going to do is have interesting, progressive, not in the political sense, but interesting dialogue with us. No smoke. So stop thinking that somehow the white man is some kind of anti-black powder or the kryptonite of black men. Hell no. But we know that white women are the kryptonite, unfortunately, for B-dubs. Unfortunately, you could not spew any of your delusions against someone who is anti-feminist. I invite more black women. I invite you to take part in what's now I'm calling the New Traditional Women's Movement. The New Traditional Women's Movement is women basically defecting from feminism because y'all are losing in the public sphere. The New Traditional Woman is a woman that understands that you can be educated. You can have it all in a sense, okay? And not be disrespectful to your man. Keeping a man is paramount for your station in life. That is the New Traditional Woman. Saying I can have the job, I can keep my mind at home and take care of my household and my husband without acting like it's a burden to me. I invite black women to take part in that, because if y'all are the last people standing in feminism, you will die alone and go down in the history books as the most tragic women in history if you do not. This is not a warning. I'm not saying anything against you, or maybe it is a warning, but I personally believe y'all are better than that. I personally believe y'all can achieve anything you want to. This is this is a warning shot, letting you know to change your mindset. Adopt the mindset of someone who is doing it, really doing it. All y'all do is work and talk about work, and then complain about work, and then complain about family. That's it. And then you don't even create families. You think you can create families by yourself, absent of a man. It is not popping. It's not what's up. Okay? I'd like to thank all of these networks for giving men a platform to speak, because our thoughts show how delusional our women are. You do not speak for us. I am. We are the leaders of our community. We lead our homes. You changed the narrative. You told people that we want shit. We are the shit. Everybody wants to be like us if you really want to be honest about it. A black man taking care of his household, doing his thing, is the most formidable man on this planet. I said that. The most formidable man. We cannot be matched in style. We cannot be matched in stature, physical strength, nothing. Formidable. That is what that term means. Our black women can be equally as formidable if you take the time to humble yourself. I'm going to just do what Donald Trump did, man. Y'all ain't got no other choice at this point. Y'all have to submit. What else you got to lose? You have to. You got to. You know, like, yeah, that's a full Donald Trump move. Vote for me. It's not like you got, what other choice you got? Okay, submit. You ain't got no other choice at this point. All right, so that particular part of the broadcast where she was saying she wishes she could balance out the scales, this is not anybody else's talk. Another point I wanted to make is that this is no one else's time to talk. This is black men's time to talk. We are essentially taking the community back over from you, B-dubs, because y'all have been misrepresenting. Y'all have been misrepresenting us with bullshit for years. Almost 60 years, y'all have been misrepresenting us, our goals, our aims, and what we ultimately want for our community, which is family prosperity. That has been proven that is not what you want. Given any chance at any turn, you will push selfishness. You will side with the government if anyone gives you power. We are taking our power back. All right, y'all be good. I'm out.